Well, folks, it's evening here in the stump garden. The bees are settling down, doing well. I just wanted to show you something here that, remember I had some small hive beetles. Well, I put Swiffer sheets on it, but they didn't seem to do the job. This one here, let's see if it had anything on it. I had 5 or 6 of them on it. But in the hive. But this right here, let me see if I can do this. Open this up. Look at there. There's probably, I don't know, maybe, let's see. See if I can get that where you can see it. Yeah, look at all them in there. I'm guessing there's about maybe 50 or 60 hive beetles in there. In that little thing right there. And, you know, I put 2 of them in each one, so that actually made it for probably 100 or more in each one, plus the Swiffer sheets. As you can see, the Swiffer sheets didn't do quite as good a job as these here. I have a bee buzzing in my ear. I hope it doesn't bother me. But now I've put 4 of these traps in each of the hives that I've been into. So hopefully I can get rid of my small hive beetle problem. And the bee here was just kind of interested in, that's a yellow jacket getting the pollen. Now the yellow jackets took over when the hives became weak, and that's why I lost so many hives. Well, the hive beetles, and also the varroa mites. I didn't take good care of my bees because I didn't take good care of my bees because I had other issues going on, personal issues that I wasn't able to do it. Mostly, those issues involve having way too many bees. So I've cut back my colonies. Well, nature's cut back my colonies. And this year I'm going to keep a much smaller, in 2025, a much smaller number of hives. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to do this without editing, getting rid of all this and that and the other thing, but that's where I'm at. I've lost, I think, way too many hives here. But I'm down to 5. I've got 5 strong hives, I believe, now. And the yellow jackets, even though they're around here, they're not able to get into the hives anymore because, well, see all these bees here? There's just a small opening, and they're able to fight off any yellow jackets that try to get in. The only fighting I've seen now is them trying to get rid of some drones that they don't need for the rest of the season until next year. I'm looking to see if there's a yellow jacket trying to get in now. Let's see what happens to it. There it is. See, they just can't get in there because there's just too many bees to protect it. So, the yellow jacket tried to get in my mouth. These yellow jackets don't sting for some reason. They haven't stung me, but yeah, I'm doing this out here with my phone and just trying to see what's going on and give you a little feel for what it's like when you overdo yourself and get way too many hives. It's easy to do. If you split your hives in the spring, you get more hives. And pretty soon, if you're like me, you get overwhelmed and just can't keep up, especially if you have some issues come up in life that you don't expect, which I recently did have. But that's none. Now there's a yellow jacket trying to get in that one there, but you can see he just can't find a way in. So maybe, nope, she couldn't do it. Trying. I'll bet they chase him out though. See, he's disappeared in there, but yeah, there he is. They've got him out again. So yeah, having a small opening in the fall might be the wise thing to do. Now, these hives will still need to be gone into and make sure that they have plenty of feed for the winter time, because well, I haven't been able to get into all of them, and there's still a few that I need to check out and make sure that they have winter stores. And I'll be putting on some feed if they need it, maybe some pollen patties, and a few other things. So, yeah, I'm feeling much better about these hives. Here's another couple of, let's see if I can get it here. Yeah, a couple more of those small hive beetle traps. Now, these work a lot better, in my opinion, than the Swiffer sheets. Now, I'll still put Swiffer sheets in because they pick up a few, and sometimes they pick up quite a few, but these traps work so much better. And now my hives, I think, are much, much stronger. So they'll be able to fight off the remaining beetles, I think, and all the yellow jackets that still try to come in. I think they're going to be kept out because they're just so strong. It's nice to see. Here's another one here. Now these guys, they've got a little bigger opening, but they're still strong enough to keep the other bees, the yellow jackets, out, and still strong enough to keep going. And I suspect we're going to have all 5 of these in here make it through the winter time, because I'm going to have some good weather next week or so to go through each one again. I'll be doing some oxalic acid treatments again and make sure those mite counts are down, and I'll make sure that they have food. That's the plan. And yeah, we got about 7 or 8 days where it's only going to get down to about 43 degrees and up to about 78 at the very most. Most days it's going to be in the low 70s, so it should be good days for doing mite counts. And oh, there's some pollen coming in. Couldn't believe that. Doing mite counts and making sure that there's plenty to eat for the bees. I'll put some 1-to-1 sugar water on if necessary, and some pollen patties. I've got some pollen patties ready to make up, and I'll be doing that in the next couple days. And be checking all these hives out. Now, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've also told you about the bad things about beekeeping today in the last few videos as I've gone through and had some real difficulties. And the thing I want to point out, it's really hard if you get ahead of yourself and have too many bees. So you want to make sure that you don't get too many bees to take care of. That's what I did. It's my fault. I got too many bees to take care of, and well, when you do that, you just can't keep up and you lose hives. It's hard to lose hives because then you have all this equipment sitting around that you have to clean out and keep over the winter and start again next year. So be careful. If you're getting too many beehives, you might want to sell some and get rid of them before you have a problem. Now, there was a yellow jacket trying to get in, but he didn't make it. They chased him off. I'm so glad to see them doing that. Those yellow jackets are still around, but they're not able to get in. That's a good thing. Okay, well, I'm going to wind this up. Yeah, I got 400 pounds of honey this year too, so that's the good news. So yeah, I'll be able to keep ahead of the expenses this year because I've got the honey. About 400 pounds. That's a good thing. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you get any good use out of it, please do subscribe. It helps me, and it's going to encourage me to make better videos, longer videos, not necessarily longer, but better quality. It'll take me longer to make them. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll probably have a horizontal videos in the future. One thing too, I'm heading to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're still watching this video after this long time, I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate it if you'll hit that button and we'll have some more better stuff. You might even go back and see some of my older stuff. Some of my older stuff's pretty good, I think. But maybe, there goes some pollen, look at that. I'll let you decide. And at least give me a thumbs up if you're still watching, I appreciate it. Bye-bye.